I'm trying to see some mats whereby we can supply the family of 6 with the vegetables, and then after sustaining ourselves, and now we can go to the market. Some small calculations. This bag, which have 150 plants, can give us allowed 2,000, which I believe we will also harvest twice a week. And my math goes to 4,000 Kenya shillings for this one bag in 1 week.
Keep it farming with AIM Agriculture. Jambo, Madam Charice.
I'm fine, thank you.
We are back.
Yes, welcome.
Whenever we come to Charice Farm,
Yeah,
we feel at home.
thank you.
Last time we were here,
Uh-huh.
we could not do the kitchen garden
Yeah,
because we saw it was being prepared.
yeah.
Something was in the kitchen for us.
Yes.
Now we are here.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
You said how many technologies?
More than 12 technologies.
More than 12 technologies.
Yes, in the kitchen garden.
Show
And
me
you
around.
always know that Charice Farm is the champion of farming in Nakuru County.
Indeed.
Yes.
Show me around. Hey guys, if you are new to our YouTube channel, kindly hit the subscribe button. Just hit the subscribe button. Like and share. We've activated the membership. You can also become a member of our YouTube channel and get unlimited consultation, one-on-one. Also, AIM Agriculture will never miss to surprise you by bringing such ideas and such great minds like Madam Charice.
Yes.
We saw her video on the peacock
Ornamental
farm.
birds.
Yeah, which is just across there.
Yeah.
You even had them sing. We did a video on rabbits.
Yeah.
And we did a video on dairy goats.
Yes.
What a farm.
A wonderful farm.
Guys, just subscribe, like, and share.
This is a Khole Garden, and Khole Garden is a new technology of kitchen garden farming, and we have made it this way because of the people living with the disability within our communities, because when we talk about sustainability, we talk about everybody. So if you look at this kitchen garden, is 1 meter loud, and we have a way here whereby even people with wheelchair can comfortably walk in her garden. And then in this garden, we can be able now to do different types of vegetables, as you have seen in this mine. Like here I have put some squash, there is some cabbage, there is also some lettuce, some spinach. You can be able now to do different types of vegetables in this one place. The other thing about this place is that we have our compost pit inside to ensure that it is zero waste in our kitchen garden, whereby we put all the dried vegetables and also even ash from our kitchen to make sure that we have good compost that we shall use it again in our kitchen garden. This is a raised garden for those people who have cemented or put some cabros in the floor. Allow the compound, and you are asking yourself like you have nowhere to put some vegetables. We have good news for you. Charice Farm, we have the raised gardens whereby we can make it for you. You can see our gardens. It is movable, so when you finish your construction, you have some waste remaining in your compound. You're asking yourself to take them where? Now we can advise you on how to do the raised garden using the waste from the timbers and waste from the karatasi, and then from there we are able to do a garden and do some vegetables as well for the family and also for sale. So this is a hanging garden. You are there, you are in a flat. You're asking yourself, how are you going to provide vegetables for the family? Now, Charice Farm has the hanging garden. We do them in the planting baskets. And because you don't want to interfere with the floor, you just do a structure like this, very simple, using the locally available materials. And then from there, you are able now to place your planting baskets with the vegetable inside. And you are good to go. This hanging garden can have many stairs as possible, depending with the containers that we are using. The containers that we have used today hold 8 plants to 12 plants, which I think it is able now to provide for your family comfortably, and also you put something on the table. You can do it in a balcony, you can do it outside the door, you can do it anywhere in a rental house. You can even do it in a rooftop. So I think for those people who have rented, this is the way to go. Yeah. Talk to your landlord well. You might even get money to pay your rent at the end of the month. And remember, you have already sustained yourself. Wow! In this garden now, we call it the raised moisture garden. Ask yourself why. Because here, we tap the moisture, we maintain it here, and that is why we call it the moisture garden. You may ask yourself, how am I going to tap the moisture? You can see I have the polythene bag, the waste polythene bag in my compound. I've just corrected them, and I place it down, measurement of 1 foot to 2 foot, or depending with your space. The length will depend with your space. And then from there, I have some small stakes to ensure that I maintain the soil together where I want to place the garden. And also the garden is 1 foot, 1 foot length, you see. Then from there, I'm able now to plant my managu. And then how am I going to hold this moisture in this moisture garden? I have put some mulching in the garden. So by those small things, I'm able to maintain the moisture in my garden there, or to hold it there. Now I'm showing you the multi-story garden. Multi-story garden, you can do it with different materials, starting with the locally available one. The gunia, you are there, you bought chicken feeds, you have a 70 bags feed. We're able now to do the multi-story garden through that gunia instead of wasting it or burning it. Now for this one, we have joined 2 bags and make 1 bag. And for this one, we use the silage bag. And the calculation that we have done here is all about the durability of your garden. Now here, for this bag will take you 9 months, and for this one can go up to 2 years. So depending with your pocket, you can start with this that will give you 9 months, or you can go to this one depending with the pocket. And here in multi-story garden, we put some soil, 1 foot of soil in the bag, and then from there, remember I told you the ratio is 1:1, 1 bucket of soil and 1 bucket of manure. And then from there, we have some stones here inside, you can see. And this stone, after putting 1 foot of soil, now we can place a plastic container with some that we shall come putting some soil and then putting some stones. And this stone will help us to supply water into our plants, because remember these plants here in down, they will we will supply water from the top to the bottom. So that is why we have these stones here. And then from there, this bag can go up to 150 plants, which I believe it will supply the family of 6 people in 9 months. In those 9 months, I believe you will not take spinach every day. So I'm trying to see some months whereby we can supply the family of 6 with the vegetables, and then after sustaining ourselves, and now we can go to the market. Some small calculations. This bag, which have 150 plants, can give us allowed 2,000, which I believe we will also harvest twice a week. And my math goes to 4,000 Kenya shillings for this one bag in 1 week. Our viewers, we believe in power of maths. Look at this. Tires. The old tires from your vehicles. And I believe you have many vehicles. You even dump some tires in the garage, in wherever you change your tire. But here we have a technology whereby if you hear us saying about the locally available materials, we create even the tires to be a garden. Look at this. Look at how they are beautiful. These are tomatoes in our tire garden. And this one tire can hold up to 10 tomato seedlings. And assume one tomato will give you like 30 fruits. Do the calculation for 10 tomatoes in one tire garden. Remember, these things are not giving you dirty in your compound because they are creating fresh environment. They are beautiful as flowers, and also they are fruit and food. And also they give you something in the pocket without hassle. When you hear us saying about the locally available material, I don't know what hits your head. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? A waste container. And we are able to plant some lettuce inside. When we come to conserve our environment, we think on where to dump these things. And because of recycling, now we have come with a technology whereby you can even use these containers as a garden. Look at this. These are papers for cement. And I believe you can see for yourself the spinach that is inside this paper. So instead of going around asking for yourself for the dumping site for where you are going to do the burning of the papers, and remember the smoke is also polluting our environment. Recycle the paper, do the farming inside, and I believe by doing this you are able to sustain yourself for another 9 months. And this bag, when planted well, holds between 5 to 10 plants of spinach. You can imagine, do the calculations. How much are you buying a bunch of spinach in the market? And here, when you have 50 bags of cement, planted some spinach, you can be able now to sustain yourself and to go to the market to sell your spinach comfortably. And now we have the amazing kitchen garden technology. Look at this raised moisture garden for herbs. When we talk about herbs, every woman in the house wants to hear about the herbs. What are the benefits of the herbs in our kitchen garden? Remember, we can even treat ourselves using the herbs that we have in our kitchen garden. For example, look at this. We have the lemongrass. It is very good for lowering the blood pressure. We have the mint, we have the rosemary, we have dill, chamomile, and so many herbs that you can do in this herbs gardening. So we can be able now even to treat yourself through the herbs that we have in our kitchen garden, and also to sell. Remember, you can even propagate and sell the seedling for the herbs. This is our MLevel garden. You can see our MLevel garden. We made it using the dam liners, and our MLevel garden can go up to 10 years because the dam liners are very hard. They cannot last very easily. And also in our MLevel garden, you can be able now to plant a lot of plants together. And remember, We are also using the retro space. We are maximizing the retro space by doing the multi-level. And also without forgetting about the moisture. It preserves a lot of moisture, which means you only need to use a very little water, because remember, even we are having a challenge of water due to climate change. And by doing that, the multi-level, now you can be able to preserve a lot of moisture. And also we use something like mulching to make sure that the water does not evaporate. You can look at the yield of the spinach, and by doing the multi-level gardens, now we do some specific plants. Not every plant that can be grown into the multi-level gardens. You can do the spinach, you can do the onion, you can do the skuma, yes, and many, many other plants. Without even forgetting our nets that we have provided here outside, the shade that we have for our kitchen garden, which help us also to reduce the sunlight by 50%, to make sure that our vegetables are having the good environment that make them to be even more greener and produce more. So now here we have another technologies of hanging garden. In your house, when you're building a house, you might be having some small gutters left there, and you are asking yourself on how to do with the gutters. You can just take a gutter and hang it on the wall, and it's a good farm that you can plant some vegetables for future use and sustaining yourself, and also putting something on the table, as well as always tell you. So if you can look at this gutter. It's a very, very small gutter, and you can see the vegetables that it has been able to hold. So you are there, you don't have any space that you can do the farming. You can see this technology. You can do farming in a wall, and you can do even 3, 4, 5, or 10. You can grow strawberry, you can grow rectus, you can grow spinach, you can grow anything, even the herbs in this.